lost his leg and a finger after an improvised explosive device accident in Afghanistan. Mass office told WPEC that several of his constituents in the military reached out in frustration over the denial in hanging the portraits. So Mass took matters into his own hands this past Tuesday and brought portraits of Trump and Shulkin to the VA hospital and demanded that they be installed. And proud of the fact that the local vet community got it done, Brumfield told the station, "We walked in there, we made it happen. It was non-confrontational, it was unpolitical, we just wanted to see it happen." And the Congressman Mast visited the West Palm Beach VA hospital where he gets his own health care after numerous calls from the constituents there about the delay of the hanging of the photo of the new VA secretary and president, photos that are hung in every VA facility across the country. While there he addressed the concerns of local veterans by helping to hang the official photos of Secretary Shulkin and President Trump. So that's commendable. And it should have been there all along, but sometimes you have to take things into your own hands. And it took a vet, injured vets, to be able to do this. And you know what? Plenty of military folks bit their tongue, went overseas, did not like what Obama was doing, but they served at the pleasure of the president. They saw him as the commander-in-chief because he was. Donald Trump is our commander-in-chief. He is the president of the United States. Clear and simple. These snowflakes need to get over it. Just unbelievable. Hey, there's good news. If you're a burger lover, and what's the good news? Well, there's one of the favorite places that I like to go, and I don't do this all the time, but occasionally I like to have a Five Guys burger because they're fresh and the fries are fresh. This probably will sound like a commercial for Five Guys, but it really isn't. I'm just telling you I like a good burger from time to time, and I don't live on them because I'm trying to, be healthy, but when you have a fresh burger, there's nothing like it. It's absolutely delicious, and you get all the fixings. What McDonald's is finally thinking to themselves, well, Wendy's might be onto something. Five Guys might be onto something with never frozen patties. So the franchise has been looking ways to be able to add to their bottom line. So they're changing its burger patties from frozen to fresh in more than 300 of its restaurants. But hold on for a second. It's just in North Texas, according to Business Insider. For years, suppliers have provided frozen patties to the food chains more than 14,000 restaurants across the country, but that won't be the case anymore. They say this drastic change will apply to McDonald's quarter-pound burgers, quarter pounder with cheese, the double quarter pounder with cheese, and the quarter pounder deluxe, and the bacon clubhouse burger, according to a Business Insider. So, like I say, Wendy's has been selling burgers with fresh beef for years, a big selling point for the fast food chain Wendy's. And many consumers say fresh beef patties provide a better tasting burger. And that success for Wendy's has had, it's been had with its fresh burgers. And it could mean future success for McDonald's because, like Wendy's, Five Guys does that very thing, and they're good burgers. They're good. There's a huge difference. You know when those burgers are fresh. So finally, that'll happen. Hopefully, no hormones. Hopefully, they'll say hormone-free, too. That would be a good thing because people are more health conscientious these days. Believe me. And I exercise, but it's, diet and exercise. You got to do both of them, and you don't want to have caked arteries. So, limit. But when I have a good one, I have a good one. And as lean as possible, thank you. Okay. My mouth is watering right now because, I get all the stuff. I get the onions and the mushrooms, and, just absolutely delicious. And the cool thing is about Five Guys, they use peanut oil to cook their fries. So it's much healthier, but just a word of advice, if you're one person going in, get the single burger at Five Guys and don't get the double because they'll say, well, you want the small? They try to make it sound like you're not going to eat. and then you just want the small fry? Yes, it's more than plenty for one person, trust me. By the way, I did say the other day that I was going to play the Toby Keith song, and we're going to be playing that sometime this hour. So, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. Love it. And we've had a lot of requests, people saying, really like the music element where you can kind of just feed some of these songs in because the former host of the broadcast, Chuck Harder, used to play a lot of music. So, from time to time, we're going to find something that just kind of fits. And we'll put it in. I mean, we're very patriotic, so obviously we play, that music, and we'll introduce some new music to you as it becomes available. So there you go. I hope you absolutely enjoy it. By the way, I wanted to share something else with you, and it's a good way to keep For the People on the air, and it has to do with 123 Ready TV. Now, what in the world is 123 Ready TV? Well, you use a phone, right? Well, if you have Android, and do you have a personal computer? Okay. Do you hate cable bills? I mean, really hate them? I mean, what's an average cable bill? $60, $80 just for cable, right? Well, maybe you're going to do what a lot of Americans have already done. They've said no to cable. And the reason they've said no to cable is because the internet's got all the stuff there anyway. So what 123 Ready TV does is it captures all the stuff that's already on the web. And it's only $19.99, by the way. It captures everything that's there, and you can watch it all from your PC or your Android device. Just for one price, one time, for $19.99. You can find the latest movies and the classics and your TV shows and weather, everything, because it's already on the web. So why spend all that money? Go ahead if you want to. But for me, I'm frugal. If I can save some money, rest assured, I'm going to save the money all I can. So what we've done is we've partnered with them, and we get a nice percentage for our show. And so it helps keep For the People on the air because, after all, we're 100% listener supported. And so that's a small way. So when you buy for $19.99, we get some of that. I think we get like 30 cents or something like that per. So it's not a lot, but it'll add up. But you'll be very happy with this. I did research on it and checked it out myself to see if the thing did what it said it did. And man, lo and behold, all those movies just come dialing up, and you can enjoy it. And here's the thing that's really nice, because you say, well, I can already do that through YouTube. Yeah, you got commercials. And then you have to skip it. And you don't have to do that there. There's no commercials. No commercials whatsoever. And it's a one-time deal. Once you buy this thing, you own it. And it's it. It's a one-time deal. You're not going to be billed again and again and again, which is the coolest thing. I love it. Get yours today. 123 Ready TV. You can find it at forthepeopleshow.com. You want to buy it off our website because then we get credit. 123 Ready TV. It's $19.99. Start enjoying the latest movies, your favorite TV shows, and the classics for $19.99. We'll be back.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it. Don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on, to trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
The internet is a big place, but 123 Ready TV has made it easy to start enjoying all of the current movies you enjoy and those movie classics. What if I told you that you could start streaming everything now and all the latest movies for just $19.99? And it's a one-time charge, not monthly. 123 Ready TV is a media app that you can have on your PC or your Android phone. You see, this app allows you to stream movies and TV shows, weather, and anything you already have on your PC or your phone or on the internet. Plus, no commercials. Find out why so many people are using this amazing media player. Start saving money and start enjoying all your favorite TV shows now and movies for just a one-time payment of $19.99. To get yours, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com and click on the store page for your 123 Ready TV. For the People is on the air for you. Each day we strive to tell it to you straight, not watered down, so you can know what's going on each day. Our show is different from many of the others on air. We're not afraid of the PC police, and we explain our position, at the same time understanding the left's position and what we can do to further a conservative agenda for America. For the People is listener-supported and relies on listeners like you to help us get the word out. So, if you like what we do and want to help For the People, sign up today at our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Your support allows us to report the news fearlessly and guarantees our survival on the air. As a thank you, we'll send you our monthly newsletter with commentary and money-saving tips. Can we count on your support? Thank you for helping America. To become a For the People member, log on to forthepeopleshow.com now. And For the People continues on your radio and your device. By the way, we make a lot of changes to just make things better for you. And on our website at forthepeopleshow.com, we have an RSS feed, and that shows the shows that we do during the week. And what we do is we put a titlement as if, what we're talking about, what the subject is, and more importantly, who the guest is. Now, not every day that we have guests, and when we have guests, they're exceptional. We don't just have guests to have guests. We could have 1 million guests, and we've had many wonderful guests through the years. But Dr. Pat Choate yesterday was on, and you may want to dial that one up remotely, and you can find that forthepeopleshow.com. And just a little advice, if you see the feed there, where we kind of list the dates of the shows, you can put your pointer over that and kind of highlight it, and the whole thing will come up. You give a full explanation, and then if you like what you see, you click on it, and then it opens up the program, and it's what we call on demand. And by the way, a lot of shows charge for the service. There's memberships. That's where the donation comes in, where you could say, you got a point there. A lot of the big talk shows, Rush, Beck, they charge. We don't, and we'd like to keep it available to you. So if you can give a donation, you name the price, put the price in there, what's worth to you. Love the shows, and you just can't get enough of it. Find yourself, reaching for the broadcast. ForThePeoplesShow.com. This is the only way. This is not a cash cow here. I wished to God it was, but. People figure because, you're on these radio stations, you must be making all kinds of money. No, we're not. And for some of you that know that I've just rebooted the broadcast, it's a reboot 2 years ago. fully took it over. Chuck